This is RJ Radio.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
Only on Live365.com.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
The following program is brought to you in living color.
Y'all ready for this?
Here we come.
Good morning.
Little bit ahead of 94.7.
Wake me up! Good morning! This is fun! Hit it!
Doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a million
Julie pieces. Like you always do. That was my William Shatner version of that song. Like Rocket Man.
Like you always do.
Good morning, everyone. It is not Monday. It is Tuesday morning. Live, top of the hour, 14th of January. It is Roy and Jimmy in the morning. My name is Roy Rooster, and this is...
I jumped in there too soon. That's stepping on you.
It didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt. Didn't get the little pinky toe there. I am Jimmy Shaw. It is the 14th of January of this 2020 already. Halfway through the month of January. Scooting on through the 20s of the 20s.
Whoa.
You know, I did write a check last week. There's one place that I frequent. It's my storage facility. I do not have the old credit card little implementation. What do you call it?
I know what you're saying.
Yes. So I implemented. So I still have to write a check. So I did take my own advice and did the whole full-on 2020 in the year part. Just so, you know, no one puts 2003, that motherfucker owes me money still.
Right.
You know, which would hold in court, too, even though it's ridiculous.
So they don't have...
No.
No. It's it's funny?
But
my storage place...
Yeah? Same thing?
Yeah. We're like, and this lady...
Let me go online.
This lady is a freaking twat. How long have you heard that word? I want to say bitch, but I thought the twat would be funnier.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Of course, that's an old classic. It's
right.
Not,
I brought one.
It's not very physically demeaning. No, it's like in Australia, they say cunt.
Oh, yeah, I got dirty.
Yeah, it's like, like bitch and dick and, as far as calling people names. So, okay, yeah, so she's a TW.
She's a twat.
Yeah.
And we have problems with the bill sometimes.
Sure.
And we call her, and one time I remember saying, well, why can't we just do it electronic? Well, you can. Go to your bank and set it up on autopay. It pays right away. Well, I guess that does work.
Right.
But it takes, forever. It's not immediate.
Sure.
And, whatever.
You don't want to fight did it clear yet? And
I would like so much to get that wad up that space number 164, I think it is, of all that asphalt that trailer sits on, wad it up in a big old pile and shove it right up her ass.
That's how twatty she is. Just is that a thing? Yeah, it could be.
I don't like to say I hate anyone,
but this one.
But I dislike her a lot.
My storage, they're really nice people. I've been there since '94, so I have this. I've got this frozen rate that I can never leave, even if I complain about. I've got this 10 by 10 I've been paying $75 a month for.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cheap in this day and age of storage. So, but if when I give them a check, sometimes they'll clear the next day, like normal people do.
Right.
Other times, 3-4 weeks, 5. I've had 2 in the loop that never cleared for a while. And it's like, well, I'm paying you, aren't we? Because, my spending, my extravagant lifestyle.
I paid for a storage thing when I, had my deals, and I paid for it for 2 years.
Right.
First, everything was put under all nice and neat. And then when I go in there to get things, something falls over and blah, blah, blah. And then it turns into a whole bunch of stuff everywhere.
You get all mad. Is it frustrating?
Well, after 2 years at $90 or whatever it was.
Right.
A month. I realized that I paid more to keep the shit than the shit was worth.
Always fun.
Well, so it was, about $2,500.
Right.
I could have chucked it all and bought all new shit that was in there for $2,500.
It's trying instead of keeping these relics.
Right.
Gotcha.
Now, I may have had some Corningware in there I should have not got rid of.
Right.
But other than that, man, all the stuff I'm seeing now, I remember when my grandma passed, it was just overwhelming. She had so much shit down there.
Right.
And we were doing out the garage and
Or just like dump all this.
and it ended up throwing, and you really should have had someone come through it. Because there was probably some stuff in there worth more than the house. But that's what I've told you about the glass story, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was not smart. And then that's when I think everyone said, no, we're just throwing everything out.
Well, yeah, and that's even if you do it now, you're just like, this junk, this too
Right.
much, this too much stuff. Just get it out of here. Just get out of my way. Whereas, the bountiful of stuff that's still in my dad's garage.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if anything's worth a shit? And it probably isn't. As far as, oh my God, thank God him and my brother stored all this forever
Right,
and ever.
right.
Now it's up to me to get rid of it.
Right.
I'll make the call on that. Now that I got a truck, I told Mom I'm going to back that thing up to the garage and we're going for it.
To get it done.
We're going to get some shit done.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And then you're going to see a year from after that, see something on eBay. That thing is worth $1.2 million. You're like, uh-oh.
If I get my mom to park that car, her brand new car, in the garage.
Oh, I see.
And see, her car's small enough that in that old style garage, they're still walking around room.
Right.
You can still live it up. Garage door automatically open.
So what I'm thinking is, this is now a Vision Quest.
Vision Quest, yes.
Like the movie.
I love that movie.
So did I, dude. What was that guy's name?
Matthew Modine?
Modine was in it,
Yeah,
but
he
I'm
was
trying
like
to think.
everything.
Shoot was the guy's name, the badass wrestler. It was the guy that everyone wanted to wrestle.
Right.
Shoot.
The guy to get.
Yeah, he was the guy to get. That's a question I have about the garages back in the day, too.
So small.
How are they so small when the cars were so big?
Right? Elaine Lindsay, our Canadian gal, says, hello, good morning.
Well, good morning, Canada.
Good morning, Canada.
I always...
Yes, get Mom's truck in that garage. That's my goal, Donna.
That's it.
So God being my witness. As God is my witness. I go for small goals.
Yeah.
Nice, leisurely goals. I'm not going to rebuild the house. I'm not going to put new flooring in. You know what you need, Mom? You need to park the car in the garage. Yeah. Simple. And it's old school. It's got that overhead thing, where the hood goes, when you park the car all the way in.
There's
Over the
shelf,
hood is that big honking shelf thing. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. And electric fence. Well, not a but an automatic
closes,
opener.
Right.
Yeah.
Then does that garage enter
Even
the
though
house?
I would love to see Mom's dog Biscuit get a little keep that barking down, that's for sure.
Does it enter the house? Or
no?
Okay.
I know. You remember? It's kind of like that.
I'm trying to. I don't remember. I've only been in that house like one time in my life.
I think so. Yeah. Basically rectangle.
Right.
And then right off the corner here on the circular drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It touches at the corner, but
right.
you can't go in
from there.
Like a mud room or.
You know what I'm thinking?
Huh?
I'm thinking we can make that happen too.
Well, you see, I still have plans when I was doing my architecture stuff of how I made an addition on the back, and I moved the garage. Off the side of the living room side.
And the garage got bigger, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the gate. Yes, of course, Donna. We love biscuit. No.
Smell like burning biscuits.
But
my biscuits are burning.
But my first house had that detached garage in the backyard. That was actually pretty cool. Because my second house had it right there at the... Right in like
the front. Right.
And it's a little inconvenience as far as noise.
I thought you were stroking out. I thought you got the shock from Biscuit. Biscuit hit the electric
Sorry,
fence.
Biscuit. God damn, that was karma. But it's too noisy next to the house. You know what I mean? Kind of messy. So I would do a little hybrid on that. Little breezeway, set it back a little bit from the house. That way you can make noise and be, it stinks up a little bit. Grease and car stuff and cutting wood.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I get it.
So offside, breezeway across so the weather won't get you.
Yeah, I get it.
Plenty of room on that side.
There's a couple houses right here in Jasper. If you go up Jasper, right above Highland. I went for a walk. I think I've been on 4. I've been like I'm going to say like 7 walks since.
Oh my God.
Since
What the hell are you doing?
Since we've lived here.
Coming up on 6 years.
I was ready for everyone to go New Year. No, since we lived here.
I was thinking you didn't tell me.
Since we lived here.
Didn't I feel bad?
If you go up there, they're in the front and attached because that's the way they are up here.
Right.
But they're 4-car garages. If you walk right up Jasper, they're 4-car garages.
Some of my neighbors at my last house, I had the 2.5-car garage, which was great.
Right.
But the washer and dryer were in there too.
Okay.
So you like there's some stuff you can do, can't do.
It's 2 1/4.
But then the next door neighbors had the 3-car garage, so they had the 2.5, and then that little side shooter right next to it. Basically the pillar in the way of pulling the big car in. Lots of garage.
Well, it's supposed to be 3.
Yeah, this one.
And
officially.
There's no way you can
three
get
of Kylie's cars.
You can't get 3.
No.
If there was nothing in the garage, I don't see how you can get. My grandpa, I think, had a Grand Prix or Bonneville or something, and I remember he parked it in the garage on the house on Del Norte. And I don't know why he did. He had it all pulled out so you can get it in there, and you pulled it all the way up and had the tennis ball, so we knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, it's a long car.
Long ass car. And when he closed the door, it barely missed the back bumper.
Right.
And it was a pain in the ass to get in because you had to open the door to hit the wall, and you had to squeeze in.
Yeah.
But it was a garage, so we have it.
Well, I always thought it was funny. They called my garage 2.5-car garage.
Who's all yours?
Well, yeah, which half?
Yeah,
am I going to park over there?
You know which ones are fun? I think I've seen the like the 3 and the 4-car that are the tandem ones. Those are kind of cool because the front half. Because they're wide enough for the cars, and the front half is where you can do shop shit.
Right. That's the
cool.
way to go.
That's the way right there.
My sister's got a 2-car garage off the side, and then that little tiny, compared to the door next to it, it looks like you parked the lawnmower in there. Couple bikes.
Put
the little Volkswagen in there. Fits in there.
But that's all that's in mine is bikes.
Yeah.
On that side.
Yeah, that's the workshop area right there. Insulate that up.
I man, this weekend got that garage all straightened up again from all the Christmas shit.
Yeah, place looks nice.
Oh God, the garage. Well, you know, it was funny because it was a mess for so long, and we tried to clean it up, and it's like, yeah, it's better, and then we finally got it put together.
Right. Fabulously.
And it was like nice.
That was over the summer.
Right.
When you did all that.
My mom was here.
Yeah.
So
4th of July weekend, A to Z countdown going.
So it's been kind of a mess since the decorations went up and stuff was put all over. And
absolutely.
And I'm like, you know what? I can't. And the funny thing is, it was bothering me that it was like that. Right. And it had been pretty bad for, as long as it was when we moved in. And I had to get out there and knock it out and get it all cleaned up. Now, the stuff for the Christmas is still not upstairs in the attic.
Okay.
But it's all stacked neatly, ready to go. The floors are swept. The counters are clean.
Next
ready
step.
to go.
Next phase is here.
Yeah, I gotta climb the ladder.
With your knees.
I don't mind climb, but what happens is I put it at an angle and go into the hole in the ceiling.
Right.
And I put it on the ladder and then put the big bin on the ladder and then put my head on it.
Forehead push.
And then push it up as I walk up.
Because you're a man.
And
make shit happen.
Man, I tell you, it's been getting to me the last couple of years. Dawn took a video of me. I wonder if she still has that, putting them up one year.
Right.
When I was on the ladder and I was halfway in the hole.
Right. I'm sure she took a picture of that. Yeah.
In the roof. And as I was putting stuff down, my pants fell down to my ankles. Now, most people would say, honey, can I help? Dawn says, no, I'm going to take video of your pants falling down around your ankles.
Before she helped you.
Yeah. No, she never did help.
Oh, okay.
Because she couldn't get up in the hole.
But, at least pull your pants up.
Yeah, no.
This is
let's sit here.
You stay right there.
Stay right there.
I need to go get the camera.
I wonder what happened to those pictures. Because I did the same thing when I was living with John and Susan for a little bit.
Pants just dropping.
Yeah, they asked if I could move. Susan asked if I could move something in or do something.
Right.
And I was walking in. I think it was a ladder. Can you bring another ladder? There you go. And I'm picking it up. I'm walking. And I have it above my head, in the garage, above the cars, so I don't hit the cars.
Right.
And as I walk, all of a sudden, bloop, the pants fall down.
Did Susan help you?
No, she was inside.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh shit. She comes out right now, and I can't pull them up because I got the ladder above my head. I'll set them on the cars or whatever. So I'm doing the shuffle with my feet to get where I gotta go.
Oh, you did a walk of shame in the garage.
Yeah, yeah, that's what was happening. So I don't know.
How many times? If we had a nickel for every time Roy had to deal with pants around his ankles.
Oh, my pants always fall down. I was just walking out of the office the other day, and I brought something to Dawn, and my right hand was on my britches, and I had something in my left hand. She goes, "You holding your pants up?" Yep. Don't fall down. Fall down. So what happens is they get over this curb. Remember the curb?
Yes, I do.
They get right over this curb belly line, and they lose friction around the waistband.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then they just fall.
The drop off.
It kind of reminds me of remember those little plastic guys that would stand up you pull the pants down and they pee?
Oh, those those
He's a little guy with a hat, little dude with a hat, and he's peeing, and then you pull it down, and when he pulls his pants shorts down, he pees.
Yep.
That's what it reminds me of, because around his waist it's so big, and other than that, they just fall. And there I am with my chonies.
At least the runs do too. I was saying my pants have never fallen down.
Not like that?
No. I wear my house pants. And if I don't give it a quick little loop,
you have
that
issue.
feeling.
Right.
The shuffle's coming. You're just like, oh, it's a little loose. Let me get this. But yeah, mine have never. And Ron's not a big man.
No. Well, that's it. That's what I was going to say, too. It's a no issue. And that's my problem, too.
See, I got a little bit of a shelf.
I got no ass.
I got a little bit of a little onion right there. Just enough for the belt loops to grip.
So if I had an ass, one, it would help my pants stay up. It'd fill up my pants, which would be a little nicer.
Jimmy gets plumber's crack. Lately, I do. The work I was doing on the truck over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm sitting in the truck, out of the truck, in the truck, out of the truck. And I'll tell you what, man, the shirt was up over my belly. My freaking pants were cracking out. And it was like, it was already kind of a frustrating, tedious job.
Right.
And then I got to deal with that shit.
Right.
I'm one of them guys who will just chuck everything at that point.
I think when you get older...
Fuck this, sell the truck, I'm done.
I noticed, because I'm out there, like what I was washing the cars this weekend, and as I'm washing them, I'm like, damn, when I wear my man jeans...
Yes.
The heavy denim man jeans.
Okay, I was going to say, what's the classification? Like a dicky material, a freaking...
Just a heavy denim.
Heavy denim.
Heavy denim.
Levi kind of.
Yeah.
Levi, just, yeah.
I think these were redheads, like Bass Pro Shop, heavy.
And we're talking
jeans.
heavy.
Right.
Yes.
When I wear those, they seem to, they fit pretty good, but they always seem to fall fast. I think it's the weight. Right.
Gravity's
I
pulling
think it's the weight.
babies.
They're kind of heavy. So as I'm washing the car, I'm like out there and bending over doing the wheels, of course. And I'm like, God, man. And then so before you do it, like you were saying, I get them pulled up.
Yeah.
And then I start doing the wheel. And then I walk 2 feet and I'm like, God, I got to pull them up again and do a wheel. And then I got to wash the bumper and underneath the carriage in the back. Yeah, and as I'm doing it, I got to bend over and do that. And you find yourself pulling them up a lot. And then finally you're like, fuck it.
You're out there doing the Carl's Jr. bikini wash.
Yeah. So you're like, you know what? Hell with it. I'll just if someone drives by, they beep beep, my butt's hanging out. I just give them hey,
yep.
How you doing?
I say, stop wearing tight t-shirt. Well, see, the t-shirts weren't tight.
You're not a fireman.
My belly. I got the belly. I got that not being at work belly going on, and every time I go a size bigger, it's like too big.
Right.
I'm in that weird size. If pants came in odd sizes, I would be the perfect fit.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
because my perfect size right here would be a 37-33. I would be fucking tailored at 37-33. But no, I either got to deal with 36-32 or a 38-34. And the shit is just, from a 36 to 38, it's a massive, massive change in my jean lifestyle.
Well, see, now my grandma used to tell me.
Suspenders.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
Oh, no, see.
I'm down. I got suspenders upstairs. I mean, the big red, thick ones.
I had a pair of the Robin Williams, the Mork and Mindy ones. I had a pair of coveralls I used to wear, but that, for some reason, that torso to crotch ratio never gets right.
Yeah, because on yours, you got to get you'd have to have the straps real long.
Yeah.
So the button would be around your nipple.
Right. But a coverall, like the full-on coverall, the work
coveralls.
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 Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking overalls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, coveralls are great because you're protected. You can get dirty as hell, but they never get that crotch torso ratio right. It's either I have a long torso and a short crotch from the torso, What I'm saying is, like when I squat or bend over, that shit is bam, dividing.
No, I'm just trying to.
It's splitting splitting the Red Sea up in my ball sack there.
I'm trying to remember
painful.
what I had coveralls. Where'd they go?
Yeah, You always had coveralls.
Where did it go?
I think I got a pair from you. I mean, finally had some that fit me, but still, it's just that unibody crutch ratio torso thing just never worked out for me.
I lose more clothes.
Can you split my balls, please? Oh, you mean like this?
I don't get it. Where are my coveralls?
It's like the Mason-Dixon line down there. And then they're irritated. They're irritables. The balls set the tone for the day.
Well, yeah, you don't want to do that.
No, your date isn't. I'm not gonna let my balls rule my day.
You don't want the little crotch area there to make a huge big old moose knuckle.
Big old moose knuckle on poor little Jimmy.
Right, you don't want that.
Yeah, then you feel like a real redneck.
Well, that's all right.
And all of a sudden, the hem by your shoe is riding up like 3 inches, and you're.
Yeah. Look,
let's see you both in coveralls.
I had a pair. It's kind of pissing me off, and I also have because I have a pair of Dickie pants.
Right.
The heavy like work pants.
Yeah.
And I had a blue Dickie shirt to go with it. Mm-hmm. And I put on my Dickie. Now I've been putting on my Dickie pants to go outside when I work in a garage.
Man
Perfect.
pants.
Man pants.
Man pants.
And I see a lot of guys wear those during the day, just like they're like cool pants,
right?
Like with a flannel and some Dickie.
They're chilling. Well, it's like you're bringing out your cholo-ness.
And I don't feel ballsy enough to do that. I think I would look like if I went out, I'd look like Luke from Luke and Helen.
24/7, man.
No. My grandma next door to her, she lived next to a fantastic couple named Luke and Helen, and they were up there.
And a manly man.
Yeah. His Mustang.
He fought in World War II.
He had a 60. Didn't he have a 66? 67?
I think it was. No, I think it was 60. No, 67.
67.
Yeah, the newer body style. Yeah.
67 Mustang, original owner. It was his baby. Kept that in that little shitty garage.
Yes. The one that looked like it was already leaning.
Right. And he was a mechanic, I guess. He was a machinist mechanic. That's what he did. And he wore the blue Dickies.
Yep. That's right. I totally forgot about that. And that perfect military buzz cut.
Perfect, high and tight.
Like the Howie Long buzz cut constantly.
Kind of gruffy old voice.
Yep.
Smoking non-filter.
Nice guy, but yeah, non-filter cigarette coveralls, working in the shed.
I mean, good-looking, sturdy man.
Oh, yes. Old school.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he did that for so long. That was his everyday attire.
Yeah.
He wore Dickies and his blue shirt, or his blue Dickie shirt, blue Dickie bottoms, and that was what he got up and put on every day, even though he was retired for 20 years.
Yes.
That was
what he did.
He'd have those on and his white socks and a pair of shoes. He would put on some tennis shoes.
Yes.
Not in the shop. We're over here.
No.
But yeah, that's what I feel like when I do that. But I lost my Dickie shirt. Is what I'm trying to get to. See how that story just kind of went a big long way and came back.
It was a curve, but I was good with it.
Long road to hoe.
Long road to hoe.
So I lost my Dickie shirt. I can't find my coveralls. Now I lost my blue Polo Aflac shirt.
Damn.
Now I don't go anywhere but here.
That's recent.
Yeah.
You're a little ducky.
Yeah.
You're ducking around.
It's a blue Callaway Aflac shirt. Tonal thing. Gone. Can't find it.
Who's Sanchez?
Sanchez. Like Sancho? Never heard of that? Sancho is like the Hispanic, like it's the guy on the side. Hey, I'll call Dawn and say, Dawn, you home yet? She goes, yeah, how long are you going to be? I said, why? You got to get Sancho out? He goes, yep, I'll let him know where to go.
Oh, extramarital affair Sancho.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Sancha is the girl.
Is the vagina version.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I hope she missed the whole first part because I don't know what we were ranting about, but she probably gave me some shit.
She wore Dickies a lot in high school. Was it gangsta?
Gangsta.
Oh, at least she had that A right there at the end.
I don't know where, and I don't know where the shit goes.
I don't know. I don't know if I have my coveralls anymore. I use them extensively because like I said, I finally found the size combo that fit this frame, and I'm like, yes, I'm wearing these all the time, and then until they were like, breaking the crack.
I don't know if I ever even had them in this house. So I'm sure they were gone. Like they never made a move for me somewhere. They got lost. They probably ended up like packing material. Yeah. And someone tossed
Just
them.
some fill.
I remember that shirt I had. Remember the shirt I used to wear way back in the day? We were having all the problems with Russia. So this is like when I was 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
And we'd go to the swap meets every Sunday, all the Sundays every 5 weeks.
The fuck the Russian shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that at the swap meet.
We got a swap meet. Okay. I had that shirt. And Jimmy had that shirt.
Yeah.
I love that shirt.
It was the Olympic flame.
Yeah.
And off the side it said, fuck the Russians.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were proud of him. And I don't think my dad had, my dad kind of had a problem with it. Of all people.
Because it blatantly had the F. 'Cause I think someone told me that's a little much.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
I don't know if it was
that's kinda
my
over the top.
dad or if I wore it to work one day.
What's that, NSFW now?
Yeah.
Not safe for work.
Yeah.
And I wore it, and I remember seeing Gary Signs down the street, and his dad was an iron worker.
Right.
Big iron worker, drinking all the time. Brr.
Now, did he have a problem?
No, but what he did say was, you never know when you're running across one of those Ruskies just going to kick your ass. Oh, didn't really think of that. You know, I'm thinking I'm America.
I'm Boris, and you are.
Yeah. I'm America before we were saying America.
Right.
And I'm thinking, no, I'm just like, wow, America. And he goes, you're going to run across a Ruski. He's going to just find that offensive. He's going to kick your ass. So every time I wore it, my dad, he wouldn't say anything, but he gave me that dad look.
Yeah.
Like, grow up type look.
Yeah, I know the look. I'm already there. I already got the chill. I already got that.
So
when I told Dad that me and you were going to see Judas Priest, I know that look. That's the look. I had the car washed, had the Charger washed. I'm ready to leave. He goes, what do you got planned tonight? I said, well, I'm going to grab Roy. We're going to go see a concert. I wouldn't say.
Right.
What are you going to go see? We're going to go see a concert. Music and stuff, Dad. You know, with twangers and stuff. You know,
music.
Drum and music and electric twangers. You're going to see Judas Priest. The look of disdain or just disappointment. It wasn't like he was mad. It was just, I think, I never was the mad face we got used to, but the disappointed face.
Right.
Especially when you're older, got a little pubes going on.
Yeah.
That's when it hit hard because he just looked at me and stood there while I backed out and went to go get you. And it hung with me all the way to Upland. I'm like, God, damn.
All the way to Upland.
Man, I'm a failure.
Back then, that was like an hour. I get it. I don't know. I think it does, but not as much today as it did before, and maybe for different. That disappointed thing, that used to be. Man, I got my ass beat a few times. I could take an ass beating and go, all right, I'm good, and
And I don't really dwell on those. I'm going, what? Because I was a dick.
Right.
I wasn't a good kid.
Right.
And that's why that happened. But I'll tell you what, those disappointing
ones,
those
hurt.
Those are hanging with me.
And it didn't have to be the one where mom guilted you into the,
No.
I'm so disappointed in you. That one didn't hurt.
Not at all.
It's the one where you knew before they told you.
You're disappointed, or you're about to tell them, and then they're going to go, what did we do? What did we do wrong?
Or you know before you tell them.
Yeah, this is not going to go.
It's not going to go good, so you don't.
And you know you're not going to get in trouble. You just know it's going to be a disappointing thing, and you're like, oh, God, I just really did it now. Hey, Donna.
I was an angel.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I bet you were Jane Fonda there.
So
jazzercise.
So like we like there was that one thing we talked about. Go over just real quick for those that didn't hear. Is I did something when I was 11 years old that I knew was wrong. It cost my dad money.
The worst.
And an embarrassment. And
embarrassment too?
Yeah, embarrassment and money. And I never told him. And probably maybe 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe not that far.
Is this the
key?
key?
Yeah. My sister told my dad, and we thought it was funny because it had been so long ago. This is 11, so I was 44, 45-ish years old.
So a young man.
So 12, 22, 32, 30 years ago, previous. And my sister was laughing. Oh, and then you remember this? Look at Don says the key. You remember this? And then Dad says, he says, remember that one happened? And he's like, yeah, I remember. You know, and do you know what happened to that key? No, you lost it. He goes, no, Roy did this. I felt like I was like, I felt 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I got that thing in my stomach that I thought I was just going to like have to go throw up or poop. I didn't know what I had to do. I hurt.
I did that with my dad, I'm going to say safely 10 years ago. It's Christmas time, so we're all at the house. Dad's in his chair, and always next to my dad's chair is magazine rack, magazine holder. Yeah, a little low on the floor. Grown Jimmy, just like this, less gray.
I get it.
Same size, same package. I walk in, and I took over for Dad the gift handout. Pass the torch, I'm the guy. I accidentally kicked the magazine rack, and it spilt over, and the magazines, they fan out. And I'm like, I get down to start putting them away. I'm like, big feet. And I start putting them down. Dad's sitting in his chair. And Donna started laughing at me, my sister, because I'm leaning away from the chair.
You're doing it.
And she starts laughing. She goes, what are you doing? I go, what do you mean? And I realize, I'm waiting for him to smack me one. Dad started laughing. I think it was more of an affirmation for Dad than a scared moment for me. It's like,
yeah.
You goddamn right. You better think I'm going to smack you. I'll do it right now.
It's still a little twitchy?
It's still a little twitchy. I'll get you. You'll make me flinch, you son of a bitch. I'll get you.
Yeah, Don said it in the chat room. And for those who don't, the quick story is someone came over to visit the house. They left the car, borrowed my dad's truck. They left the key in the living room. Or it was the den at the time, to come pick it up later. I sit in there like a smart ass and sitting there, and there's a nutcracker for whatever reason. There are nuts to crack in there. So I got the key, put it in the nutcracker. I didn't know what the key was for. I'm like, man, this doesn't look like anything we have. Put it in the nutcracker, whatever reason. Squeezed it, broke the key in half. As I sat there, I realized the key was for Mr. Simpson's car that was in the driveway. Dad's gonna shit. This is a Sunday.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. I run out the back of the house, throw one piece of the key over the right wall, the other piece of the key over the left wall, and then keep my mouth shut.
You ditched the murder weapon.
I ditched it, got rid of it. No one's gonna find out. We don't have DNA shit back then in the day. I know.
Hid the body.
Hid the body. Cut the limbs off. Put the torso over here.
God, dismembered.
So, right. So I think about it. That's kind of creepy that I thought about throwing them two different ways, right?
That's pretty
Wow,
funny.
yeah.
So
the devious mind of Roy Brewster right there.
So someone was probably doing their weeds and going, "What the hell is this?"
They ran the mower over. Bang!
It probably killed somebody.
Shot back over to your yard.
Or their yard, broke a window, so now I did that. So it's a Sunday.
Chain reaction.
The guy comes to pick up the thing, goes, I don't know where the key was. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't tell anyone.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We can't find the key. We can't find the key. We can't find the key. Mr. Simpson's in a hurry. It's a Sunday night. Don't know what to do. Dad opens the yellow pages, finds a 24-hour.
How did Angel know?
I told her.
After or during?
No. I didn't tell her till I think like 20 years later.
Okay, because she's the one who said it.
Right.
So I'm just wondering if she's in on it.
Yeah.
You're going through this all by
So
yourself.
she probably kept it under her hat for probably 10 years.
But you're during this moment, though.
I told nobody.
You're the only one.
No, because she'll rat me
You're
out.
just sitting there sweating.
Yeah, she'll rat me out in a minute.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh my God. So he look it up. That's the Yellow Pages time. Call a guy, says 24-hour, calls a locksmith, comes out and has a key made for the car because it's locked in the driveway, which probably cost my dad some money back in the day to call a guy off his thing.
Ariana, did you even help pretend to look for it?
Yes, yes, I did.
You're under the couch.
I went under the couch, moving the chair.
Oh God,
that is so like these murderers that
Right.
join in for the search, right?
I don't know if I'm more
God.
impressed with them or scared.
That is really, it is
So the
scary.
guy came, made the key. My dad paid cash money. Wrote a check, whatever he had to do. It was probably expensive back in the day. This is in the 80s.
Sure, not a lot of people did that.
Right? And,
Just the one
no,
guy.
this is actually in the 70s.
Yeah, this is like the one guy.
So then that went on, and I told nobody about it.
He took it to your grave almost.
Right. And then I told Angel like 10 years before, and then Angel decided, let me just spew this knowledge to Dad.
How'd you bring it up to Angel? You're just sitting there one day going, you want to hear something funny?
No, we were talking about funny shit. We talked about funny shit you do when you're a kid.
Right.
And you're like, oh my God, that one. And remember that one. I go, remember the key? And she goes, what key? Remember that? Oh my God, that was horrible. Well, that was me. And she's like, oh. And I go, don't you ever tell Dad. Oh, I won't. Well, she held it under till she exploded it. She spewed it. And then still, Dad was pissed. I thought he was going to ask me for the fucking money with interest. Because you know that thing cost me like $120 back in the day. Today it was probably worth about $450. Go get it.
I couldn't eat that week because that was the money.
Right.
We did that. We'll see. My sister and my two brothers, we got to a point of being grown that some of the shit we did that we didn't tell my mom and dad about was actually hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they're in the dark about it. And then we figured, well, these guys are cool.
Right. Now they
Our
are.
parents are the
They did shit.
We got Fonzie and Laverne here. These two they're down. So we would like sneak a little story out. Remember that time? And then they're like, "Oh my God!" They laugh, and then we'd like, "Okay, I guess it's okay." And you can tell there was a couple stories. There was some little
weren't as
not only Dad gruffing, but Mom going, "You fucking kidding me? You made me think all these years that I backed into that car." I didn't know you thought that. I'm just telling you what happened. Yeah. Sometimes the true confessions are good, but you gotta sneak them out a little bit.
Yeah, that scares me because I wonder if I have those thoughts sometimes. Because Ari said, "Wow, sociopath," and I do have weird thoughts sometimes. And Dawn says, "Why do you?" She looks at me all the time.
That was pretty elaborate.
She looks at me all the time and goes, "I'll say something about like,"
and
she goes,
"The 70s, right? So the tender age of like 11, 12."
Yeah. Wow. That's how intelligent this brain is.
Before those TV shows and shit.
Yeah, so this was me. This is OG Roy.
All he had was Beretta.
So she'll look at me, keep your eye on the sparrow.
As he's breaking the key, chucking it around.
And get smart or something.
So she tells me sometimes, "Why do you even think that?" Because I'll say something. Why is that thought even in your head to say that? So to me, I'm like, because it's like everyone thinks. She goes, "No, not everyone thinks that."
Everyone thinks that.
So maybe, that's when he goes, "Maybe if we're in public, you could just keep that to yourself."
Why don't you keep that? Let's make that an inside story.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's Roy and Jimmy in the morning with Donna Main. 7:36. Give us a call at 909.
509
4063.
That was well done. Well done.
I was on a stretch. Sorry.
Donna and Jimmy and the Psycho will be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Well, come back to Sociopath and Jimmy in the morning.
Sociopath RS. Right here.
Oh, God.
God, man, I never thought of it that way. When she looks at me, the quote of the day just came from Donna. If Dawn's listening, she said our cat tried to be small.
He made himself smaller.
Made himself smaller. That was
so
it.
How did that
She made
happen?
himself. What happened? He cut off a limb or something. That cat
on it.
Roy
cat
says,
is-
that's not possible.
It's not possible. That cat's a freaking mound of something.
We've all made ourselves.
He is hilarious, though.
We've all
He's
had
so
to make
funny.
ourselves small.
Yeah.
Squeeze in between this.
I have.
go
Anytime
down.
it gets like under 40, I make myself really
He
small.
was balancing very precariously in a small space.
Well, that's talent for
Yeah.
that cat.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Maybe I make myself smaller. How's that?
Roy, can you make yourself small?
I was born that way.
Any day.
Any day. Hey, Fanboy 13 is going crazy.
Oh, Ronnie's a busy guy. It's the most he's ever posted.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm excited. You know what that means? We need to get him on air, talk about some more shit here real soon. I mean, some more important stuff.
More important stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring some other people with you, Ron. Let's have a big old party.
Now I posted this on my Facebook and Instagram. The Family Feud.
Oh my God! Every time,
The Family
dude,
Feud girl.
If you're gonna play it right now, I'm gonna laugh again.
I'm going to every time I do that.
Wait, what Family Feud is it? That's not here, is it?
It's a Canada version.
Canada version.
Yeah,
okay.
and the guy looks all familiar, but I mean it's just perfect. So
hilarious.
I don't know if you saw the clip.
I don't think I saw it.
God.
Play
Why don't you pull
play
it up on
Yeah,
pull it up on
please.
hers so she can see it? Because mine
Is this what? Maybe I went by it real fast and I didn't listen to it.
that could be it.
That
But
could
yeah,
be
it
it.
is.
Family Feud. Popeye.
There you go.
That'll probably do it. Yep, that'll do it. Go figure. Oh, yeah, it was Canadian.
Laugh so hard.
Let's go to videos. So we get a video right away. Let's go to that. I said video. Damn it. There we go. Let's turn sound back on. Sound is on. Make sure there's no ad. Let's see.
All right, no team has reached 300 points, which means we're going to sudden death. Give me Logan. Give me.
I got nothing.
Oh, you know why?
You gotta plug it in.
Well, no, I had it plugged in. I unplugged it for that thing I played.
Not only is
There it is.
Not only is he small, he can't.
I was
plug
like,
it in.
I'm hearing it, but it was out of there. All right, here we go.
All right, no team has reached 300 points, which means we're going to sudden death. Give me Logan. Give me Eve.
I like the reaction of her family.
It's the best.
All right. Real simple. There's one question. Only one answer. Whoever gets it, you're playing for $10,000. That's it. Whoever guesses this wins the game. Here we go. Name Popeye's favorite food.
Chicken! Oh my God!
Show me chicken.
Spinach, Jerry.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
The dance was
That
the
is,
best.
oh boy.
Oh boy,
That is such a stereotype right there.
that stings just a little bit.
I saw, and a lot of the shocking, you've seen the ones with Steve Harvey, talk about shocking answers.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones I saw was, that I guess, not I guess, I've seen it once in a while, but I didn't know they did it as often. They do questions about Steve Harvey.
Right.
So what does Steve Harvey's, what does your wife wish you had more like Steve Harvey?
Right, right.
And then they all have to answer. So there's a couple of those, and there's one where the whole thing is nothing but Steve Harvey questions. Oh my God. It just made me, what one of them was, what do you wish it was someone else? And he goes, one of the girls says something about, let's just say, but they say bald head, mustache, teeth, wallet. He gets excited. Yeah, damn right. And one of them says, I don't know she knew how she said it, but she goes, your business. He's like, why would they know that? Right? And he goes, you're right. He's like, you're right. But how would you know that?
Right.
But
Yeah.
some of those, like, they talk, oh, those are my favorites, because sometimes he honestly gets embarrassed. And you see him just like, I can't wait till this question over. He just wants it to end. It's hilarious. Funny.
Oh, that makes me laugh every time.
No, you could play it again right now. I'll laugh again.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just I had to pull the clip on this one. It just
Show me chicken.
show me chicken.
Show me chicken.
and then when she does the
victory dance.
when she goes, I nailed
yes.
it.
So stupid.
Type in Family Feud. Turkey. This is an old one here, but Ariana just reminded me of it.
All right, let's do it. This one?
Yes.
UK Turkey episode?
Yes.
It's 54 seconds, so that's good. That means we're not going to see the whole thing. Here we go.
With them to the beach. Turkey.
Hold on.
Name something people take with them to the beach. Turkey. The first thing you buy in a supermarket. Turkey. A food often stuffed. Turkey.
This guy's all pissed off.
He's angry.
I said to you, name something people take with them to the beach. You said. The answer was. The first thing you buy in a supermarket. The answer was. And the survey gave you. A food often stuffed, you said. And that gave you.
Oh, my God.
Name something people take with them.
Every answer he did turkey.
Turkey.
Oh, my God.
He ended up not winning, but everything was just turkey.
Turkey.
Man, I could, that's one of those black holes I can go down. The Family Feud answers. And you just like, oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God, that's even better. And they just come on and on and on.
This black hole here, I'll start here.
Right.
Then there'll be some over there.
Right.
And then 3 videos down, I'm on 9/11 conspiracy. Then I finish it up with vehicle wraps. And then we're buying vagina candles.
Oh, I was going to do that story.
I know.
Yeah, did you see it up there?
No, I just figured we have to.
Yeah. Because this would take me to the best stupid answers, game show answers. It looks like there's Wheel of Fortune on it. And then we have Match Game on it. And we have True Hollywood Story. So let's just pick this one. I'm not going to play it. All we're going to do is hit it. And then what'll bring us up next? So let's go over here. Oh, now here we go. Top 100 sports bloopers of all time.
Right.
So here goes the black hole and how it works. Now we're going to go to best TV blooper fails. Okay. So now we're in bloopers. So we went from what? Family Feud.
Family Feud.
To
the turkey guy.
To turkey guy. Oh, and now we're in the 1967 Shelby GT500 barn find.
Nice.
Okay.
I've seen that one.
And now we got another barn find. You know what I like is we're on the top of all these.
Oh, always.
And then we're going to go, we don't want the same old shit, right? So we're going to go down. There's a lot of car stuff. So it's kind of the same. Okay. Let's go to generally mistakes.
Yeah, people make. And then now we're at the 2018 PB Chris Paul Celebrity Invitational. All the way down.
And now we're getting fitted a bowling ball pro shop. So you can see how fast you just end up somewhere you shouldn't be.
And the day's gone.
And then next thing you know, it's 4:00 and you're like, well, that was good.
I didn't do what I was going to be doing.
In-flight system failure. What a mess. Oh my God. Now we're going to crash a plane.
But that's something you always wanted to read about.
Right. And that's the same thing I'll do. I'll go, no, I don't want to see the same thing. I want to see something different. And you just kind of scroll down and you're like, oh, there's a good one. Oh, look at that truck. That truck's badass. And then what happens from the truck?
That's why Ariana will ask me, she goes, how did you know that? Well, it's probably because of this. I don't know everything, but I know a little about most everything. Enough to comment and go, hey, I knew that. I'm great on Jeopardy with like potpourri.
There's a couple of categories I can
potpourri. I will nail
do
potpourri
on Jeopardy, and
Don's brother brought it up because he's on his phone late, and I'll wake up in the morning, I'll look at my phone. I'll look at my phone,
right?
And I do a lot of clicking things that like news and read different stupid stuff like that. Like Jimmy, pro potpourri, I learned about that. And his wife reads a lot. Linda reads a lot. And, when she goes to bed, she'll read. And she reads a lot of books. Good for her. And he says, well, why is you reading a book any different than me reading an article on my phone? I'm reading information. And it's like when you look at it that way, it's like, because a lot of it, I'll social media and scroll to see what people are doing. But a lot of it, I'll be reading stories on articles that someone will post. I'm like, wow, I want to learn about that. And then that'll take you somewhere else, and that'll take you somewhere else. And then Don will tell me sometimes, how do you know so much of this stuff? I said, honestly, it's useless shit. But there's a lot of it in there that I pick up and learn.
Right.
Yeah. Well, a random video will show up and you're like, here's my newest one. Has nothing to do with my life.
No, perfect.
But
That's better.
How to properly do yard draining in a frost state. So like Montana, the Dakotas, where you do the yard drains, and they're way different than the Southwest.
Sure.
And this guy was pretty adamant on how to do it. He says when you take the fill out, the dirt, a lot of people put it back on there. He goes, no, you get it out of here. You put gravel on it, then you put the sod on top of that. That way you don't have the dirt going into these things because they're perforated. And you want to get the traps that don't have that 1 inch gap where they have like the drain hose in the middle of the box.
Yeah.
You put it at the bottom because in the frost, that'll freeze. And you're that far down the ground, you know how long it's going to take to defrost that?
Right.
You're going to be all clogged up.
But
I'll tell you what, if I'm ever visiting Thomas and we got to do that,
I'm your man.
I will have some helpful advice up in those cold states.
And a lot of that's where I get it from. I just read and, comprehension.
Reading is comprehension, yes.
But a lot of times, here's the funny thing. When I read it in a book, it could be 20 minutes later and I'm like, I got to read that again.
Yeah.
But if I see a video,
yeah,
it's stuck forever because it's got to be the way my brain processes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, look at us!
Oh my goodness,
we're just flying. Oh my God, really? What time it is?
Yeah, we're cruising on through. Hey Donna, what you got in your hand there?
I have a little bit of weather.
Little bit.
We call it bit of weather. I'm looking out the window right now and I can see the moon. You see that moon out there?
That was me. I was washing the car.
Isn't that crazy? Rancho Cucamonga. It is currently 42 degrees. Now it says partly cloudy, but I think the clouds are disappearing.
Yeah, I think that's an earlier prediction.
And the high today will be 62 degrees, so still a little chilly. A little chilly out here. Sedona, Arizona, it is now 38 degrees and sunny, and their high today will be 57. Good old Sedona. Let's go to the East Coast. New York City, 43 degrees right now, partly cloudy. The high will go all the way up to 45. Let's see. Ooh.
Brisk, very brisk.
I have Corpus Christi, Texas. They have a dense fog advisory right now. 73 degrees and cloudy. But, ooh, this is January. This is the middle of January. Guess what the high is going to be today in Corpus Christi?
80.
81 degrees.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
81 degrees.
Damn.
That is, whoa. And
Jeez.
I don't know what this means. Special weather statement until 8:15 a.m. and then it goes into the fog business. So that's an interesting one. Santa Fe, New Mexico, 34 degrees right now, sunny, and the high will be 48.
That's January weather.
Yeah, we got a little bit of variety across this country.
Do you know the way to No, what would you say?
Do we? Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. That's what I wanted. I meant to. No, I wanted to put it in there, but I forgot what you said that fast.
Yeah. Do you
all right.
know
Show me
the
chicken.
way to Santa Fe?
Show me chicken.
Isn't that funny? The two things we talked about that made you laugh. One was a chicken, one was a turkey.
Yeah. Poultry.
You know what?
Poultry humor.
Jimmy,
Huge in my
Jimmy,
life.
that's foul.
That's foul.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
No, you fair-weathered friend.
Birds in the air, Roy.
Yeah, no. I was trying to think of something clever to say. I got nothing in there.
Come on, you got it in you.
All right, it's the Roy and Jimmy in the Morning Turkey Copter. I got nothing.
If you throw a duck in there, it's turducken.
Turducken?
Right?
More foul.
More foul.
I can't
More
believe
foul.
it. You know what?
This little guy right here.
That's a radio foul. That's a radio foul. 15 freeway southbound, all the way from Barstow into the 210, wide open. Just freaking hammer down to get here. It says actually 70 miles an hour at Oak Hill, so it's coming all the way down. I say 15 or 210? Yeah, no, I said 15. 210 freeway westbound. Starting to back up right around the 15. You're going to get slow and go all the way down to 16 miles an hour until you get around Mountain Avenue. Speeds get up to about 30 till the 57. 15 northbound. Start backing up right around Hidden Valley Parkway. It is slow and go all the way to the 10 freeway. Hang on for that. We have a 2-vehicle wreck along the shoulder of the 91 eastbound at Van Buren. Oof. Looks like it's ugly. Probably backup's about 20-25 minutes. And let's get you another accident. Traffic alert. All lanes closed due to a crash in a downed power pole. Artesia West between what's that? I never heard of that. And Shoemaker Avenue reported at 6:50, update 11 minutes ago. I've never heard of that frickin' street. I lived here my whole damn life. Power lines down, be careful. We'll go one more. 10 freeway motorcycle crash, blocking the third lane from the left, all the way slow to the 101, 20-minute delay. And that is your first Turkey Copter and only Turkey Copter update today.
Turkey Copter.
Copter my turkey.
Turkey.
Hey, I want to ask Jimmy about this real quick.
Please.
What did you think about the information on the Astros?
That is very good. Okay, so I guess proven that they were cheating. And as much as I would like to say, we get the title, you can't really do that. It's, I don't know. It's
big punishments, though.
Well, not big enough, I don't think. I think they should have stripped the title from them, but leave it. It has to be a blank for the year.
Right.
Yeah, you can't give it to the Dodgers by default because that's kind of
Still
stupid.
got to play right.
Right. I mean, so it's an asterisk default blank.
Right.
And just they'll be the Chicago White Sox from back in the day.
So first they laid down the deal, and then
what did they do to Chicago? Didn't Chicago get the title that year, the White Sox, during that whole Black Sox scandal?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. But, okay, so here's the deal. Well, I mean, we lost.
Right.
But now we know why we lost.
Well, but maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. So it didn't help us win. It didn't make sense on why. It did make sense on why two of our aces got frickin' hammered.
Right. Now there you go.
On a couple of those games.
Right.
So kind of redemption from them, but we're talking 2 years ago. Well, basically a year and a half. And so to me, I'm like going, I told you, but at the same time, you can't give it to us because of that. It has to be played.
So they lost first and second round draft picks for 2020 and 21. Mm-hmm. They're fined $5 million. The Astros are.
Right.
They kicked the manager and the GM.
They suspended
him for a year, but then the Astros fired him.
Yeah, and the owner said, well, get out of here. But see, the owner knew. Everyone knew.
Well, now, see, I can't remember, and I wish I would have because I was listening to it and I wanted to write it down. I was listening to another, God, I wish I remember his name. Another well-known baseball player they asked him about on a sports show I was listening to. They asked him what he thought about it. And he said, is it horrible? What did you think about it? And he goes, well, in all honesty, it's been going on since the beginning of baseball.
True.
People stealing signs. It's just what we do. Or what's been done. Why do you think a catcher goes through a series of signs? Because the guy at second base is going to do it.
Right.
So you got an outfielder doing it as well. So you have all these people. Then you have other people in the bullpen that could be doing it. It's always been done. The problem is to the extent they went to do it.
Sure. Blatant.
So it was blatant. They went out. They filmed. They did whatever they had. They did signs by trash can.
Bang, bang.
So they could hear.
Yeah.
And so he says the extent of what they did, it was one thing. But that, he says, he honestly said, so effing what? It's always happened.
True. No, that makes
It's just the extent that it went over the top was the thing that was a little over the top. If you had a guy at second base kind of like, curveball is my cheek and my ear is a fastball.
Yeah.
It's like part of baseball.
Yeah, and pitchers, they get the briefing on these hitters.
Uh-huh.
And the hitters get the briefing on the pitcher. So, okay, when he's in a bind, he's going to throw a knuckleball.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's just the extent of it. But Cora, being a coach during all this, he's the one who actually came up with it, then went over to the Red Sox, and then the Red Sox did a few of that on the next year against us and during their playoff season. So, yeah, it was pretty elaborate.
I watched
but you can't, I don't think you can give us you can say, everyone's going to say, well, Dodgers probably would have won. Who's to say?
You'll never know.
But we can't get it by default.
Right.
Yeah. That doesn't justify us going, woohoo, whooped you.
Maybe because really good weekend of football, and I'm more into football than baseball. Baseball season to me, I really love. Always been my first love. Football, but football's taking over now. But the problem is to me lately the season's too long. But maybe I'm ready for a little baseball because I watched a movie. Do you ever heard of that movie, the documentary called Screwball?
No, I've got it in my queue for like 5 years.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's about the guy with the doping and all that. This guy is a freaking jack, dude. Now, it's hard to watch at first because they have kids acting out the parts.
Okay.
Which is odd. So it's like, I met with my buddy at a bar, and it shows a kid as a bartender and a kid. It's freaking hilarious. But I'm watching it going, I can't take it. And then they use adults' voices. They're just mouthing them.
Right.
And I'm like, this is, and all of a sudden it's just part of the movie. Okay. So at first I'm like, this is stupid. And then it's like, oh, it's just part of it.
It's part of it.
But what this guy is saying is true.
I just picture a little Augie up at the bar with a little drink going, I'll tell you what, Catfish Hunter, now that guy.
It is pretty. I mean, they did do a lot on A-Rod, a lot on Manny, a lot on the guys that are involved and how he changed and how this guy wasn't a doctor. See, that's supposed to be A-Rod.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So that's what they do, and here's all the different guys. But it is kind of odd to see kids playing it. But maybe I don't know if it's because I'm tired of football because the Steelers got their ass whipped early. I don't know.
I want to check it out. 8:08 right here. Roy and Jimmy in the morning with Donna Main. RJ Radio gives call at 909-509-4063. Coming back at you. Keep chatting us up on the YouTube. Don't be shy. Do not be shy.
stroke dance.
That was.
I was wondering what that was.
I didn't know
got
if we were going to go
got
along with
scared
it
there for a minute.
or Donna was going to pick you up off the floor right there.
That's my stroke dance. It's a little bit of stroke dance.
Right.
Just a little bit. That's fine. We appreciate it being a little one.
Just
And
Just
you know,
enough to
just a little burst of
just enough to forget my name.
activity over there.
and you know, you don't hear that a lot. You know, just a little burst. That's fine.
A small burst.
We'll take a small burst, Roy.
A small explosion.
Whatever.
Small explosion.
Stalking right now.
Let's see.
You're stalking.
Stalking. Yeah. I had that Spokio thing. It's fun. Oh shit. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Shit. How many we got today?
We got quite a bit.
We have.
No, my brain hurts already.
This is a popular day. January 14th. Celebrity birthdays. We have 5.
Oh, my brain hurts.
Cinco.
I also know a couple of comics that have birthdays today. All right.
No shit.
Are you? You're so bad.
Let's get Roy warmed up.
Is that no shit right there? Okay. Are you ready, Roy? Are you ready? 5 celebrity
speed round this?
birthdays.
Man,
You want a speed round?
yeah, I guess.
Some of them, they're people I like. Okay.
Unless we, it's not my birthday. What are you talking about?
Ready?
I guess.
Here we go. Actor Carl Weathers. The original Rocky, right?
Apollo Creed.
71.
Yeah. He is 72 today. Woo! Almost.
Ooh,
Very
impressive.
good.
Damn it.
Very good.
Damn it.
Impressive.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a good start. Good
Okay.
start. Actor, rapper, LL Cool J. Oh, I thought you were gonna play his music.
I was going to. Wait, I got
I'm
some.
ready. I'm all ready.
I got some for LL Cool J.
51.
Oh, you did it again. He's 52 today. Woo.
52.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Wow, it is hot
Okay.
in here.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right.
I'm pretty sure I have LL Cool J. Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
You got yes.
Of course
Are
I
we-
do.
Play that underground for the rest of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Damn it.
Actor Jason Bateman. I like Jason Bateman.
Ozark, one of Roy's favorite shows.
That makes me mad. It was supposed to be out by the end of the year, and it didn't make it.
2019 end of the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
He said fuck.
He's right in that area too, I think. Wait a minute. Whoa. Why do I? He makes me feel like he's right there with LL. Is he older than we are?
I don't know.
We can't tell you.
Wait, I do know.
You do know, but we can't.
Oh my God, I'm really stumped on this one. God, I love Jason Bateman too.
Now.
Let's go 52.
51. You see, you switched him. He's 51 today.
I'm in. Son of a bitch.
You're zoning in.
Excuse me.
You know what? The accomplishments he had made me think he was a little older.
Right.
But I really like Jason Bateman.
Didn't we see his sister first?
Justine, yes.
Oh my
She's a
God.
little older,
Family
and
ties,
then-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she got kind of goofy looking when she got older.
Yeah, we all did.
But she was really like.
Well, she was the shit back then.
She was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we knew.
Probably watched a couple Family Ties, a little,
Oh, Mallory.
You're like going, oh man. Just about when you're there, taking care of your business, watching Mallory, what happens? Michael J. Fox walks in. You're like, God dang it, gotta start over.
I thought you were going to say Tina Yothers.
No, that would have been a good one though. Tina walks in, you're like,
Shut
oh.
it down. Shut it down right there.
But hey, Mom could have, Meredith
Tina.
Baxter Burney could have walked in. It'd been all right. Meredith had it going on then too.
That wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Okay, Jesus Christ, we're sick.
To each his own. To each his own.
I liked Roy's lead into it. Just when you're about there.
Didn't Tina later on? Tina was on some kind of reality show, and didn't she have like a lot of surgery or something?
Yeah, she's a mess.
Yeah. Anyway, Tina Yothers.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Tina.
48 sunny and U-Haul death. Anaheim. Tony the Storm Valdez checking in.
You heard about that story, right? They found that girl
Yes.
wrapped up in a U-Haul that got taken
Yes.
back in a
They
cardboard
found-
box or something.
Oh yeah,
They
good
found
stuff.
her in Fullerton, but
Well,
she
what they did was
from Anaheim. I think.
they put her in there.
Or the truck came from.
They parked the U-Haul, tore the key in half.
Uh-oh.
Threw one part of the key over on the 57 and the other part over by the 22. And,
so sinister.
All of a sudden, washed up in that little wash behind Anaheim Stadium there. So, all right, who's next?
That's creepy. Okay, actress Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway.
Oh, I used to love her.
Chinatown.
Faye Dunaway. Interesting.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Haven't seen her for a while, but
Ooh, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't want to make her too old.
Yeah. That is a tough one.
70. No, it's 80.
You're on a roll today. She's 79.
I should have said it.
You missed every one of them by one.
One digit. One over, one under.
I should have said it.
Okay, one more. Singer, musician, Dave Grohl. It's his birthday today.
Love Dave Grohl.
Foo Fighters.
God, he is right
Nirvana.
in that. He is right in that
I
early
love Dave
50s
Grohl.
range too.
Yep.
So the way it's gone, I said 51. It was 52. I said 52. It was 51.
Right.
So the last one I said was 52 for Jason Bateman.
Yes.
So 51.
You're right. He's
There it
51
is.
today.
There it is. Good one. Love Dave
Amazing,
Grohl.
amazing.
Yeah, so do I.
I think I told you last year I saw him over at the Palladium for that Sound City documentary with all those bands. He played with everybody from punk rock people all the way up to Stevie Nicks. What a great freaking time. Great time. Anywho.
I have seen Foo Fighters before. I like them.
Have you done it?
Oh, I have.
The fighters of Funis.
Shout out a couple of comedians having birthdays today. Stephen Lawley and my buddy Michael Chupa. Happy birthday. Michael's a good guy. He's starting up a room in, I think it's in San Gabriel. Thank you for that, Roy. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, honey.
Released on this day, we have one released on this day musically in 1992.
Oh, gosh. That's right.
You ready?
I am.
Saved the Best for Last. Vanessa Williams. I know you have
Great
a
voice.
thing for Vanessa.
Great
Yeah.
voice, but this one's not my favorite song of hers.
It's kind of,
It's sappy.
it is low
Too much.
sappy. 1992.
Yeah, good thing. That, I mean, that Playboy that Miss America scandal
Penthouse.
killed her career.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the funny part is they
Jesus.
tried to get her and it backfired on them. It actually made her more popular.
Well,
You know what I think?
more and more it became whoever had a sex tape accidentally released on purpose became famous. So, right?
Well, but hers was, and I think the thing with hers was when it happened, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
as soon as it came out, she didn't make a big deal. She just owned it.
Yeah, and with the pressure my sex tape will never come out because I don't think anyone can play a beta anymore. Betamax? Betamax.
Yeah, it's you
Because
can't.
I'm old.
You know what? Quality
How
is
can
clear
you-
as shit, though.
Oh, no. The details.
You know what? I watched a thing on that show where the guy was. They said he committed a murder and he was at a Dodger game.
Yeah, Larry David.
Yeah,
Curb Your
you
Enthusiasm.
know what made me laugh was they filmed everything on. They were talking about, well, we got the betas out,
Right.
Because it was actually better than VHS,
Right, the
quality
clarity.
wise.
Yeah, the
They
clarity.
just got screwed
There's a
up.
documentary on Netflix about that.
I saw.
And-
Yeah, I saw. I
so
I
good.
saw it before, and then I saw it on there again. I'm like, I almost rewatched it because it was really good.
Oh, the poor family, all the shit they went
Well,
through.
the crazy thing about it was all those things had to happen. I mean, who said that they were going to be there, and why was he at a Dodger game, and why?
Right.
If he would have been at home, he'd have been still in jail.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Donna. Please finish.
Oh, no.
shit.
Oh, I
That
thought
was it. That was
I thought
it.
there was another on this day.
No, that was it. Released on this day.
You're an asshole. Real jerk, Jimmy.
Ariana was reminding us that Vanessa Williams was married at one time to Rick Fox, former Laker. and
Laker.
actor. Got a stunning couple.
This is funny when we start talking about it early. Rick's a good-looking dude.
That's stunning.
Early in the year, 352 days.
They almost look like they could be brother and sister.
8,466 hours, 507,809 minutes, or 30,468,539 seconds, 2021. That is 352 days, 15 hours, 28 minutes, and 51 seconds till 2021. Are we going to make it?
Are we going to make it? Well, for the whole year?
I hope so.
Man, just
I
sometimes
sincerely hope so.
I'm planning on it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I would like it.
I can't believe that this came out after Christmas. Did I miss it?
What's that?
Was it? I couldn't remember the date on it. Was January 11th. Why didn't they release this for Christmas? Because I would have bought one for all my friends.
I would have bought one for myself.
Gwyneth Paltrow is selling a candle she says smells like her vagina.
But you know what's funny? It already sold out.
I know.
It came out after Christmas, and it's still sold out. $75 each.
Yeah. So here's the deal.
For her biscuit smell.
This is the pet rock right now. This is brilliant marketing, brilliant business move.
Well.
And they're buying it because it says that, and brilliant, just rich beyond her wildest dreams.
It's supposed to be her. It's actually called. This smells like my vagina.
Yeah,
right.
This is Gwyneth's vagina. I actually talked about this last night.
Her beauty and lifestyle brand Goob says the candle and presumably Paltrow's private parts smell like a blend of geranium and citrusy bergamot.
Yeah,
and
sure they
cedar
do.
obstacles juxtaposed with damp squirrels and amberette seed.
Right.
The candle started as a joke between perfumer Douglas Little and GP. The two were joking on a fragrance, and she blurted out, this smells like vagina, but evolved into a funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautiful, unexpected scent.
The one of the even
I
better.
like the comment that she sure does spend a lot of time up there to have picked up on all that, the geranium and the...
It's her own.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I had a nickel every time said my anal vapors smelled like lavender. That would be. I could bottle that shit up.
You know, her website is called Goop.
Right.
Yeah.
Goop is worth more than $250 million, largely because of Gwyneth talking about her vagina. You know, she's had a lot of other things, some of which she got in trouble for, because she's claiming, you know, that they do all these, they have all these benefits that have never been proven, right?
Sure.
Do you remember she had that egg, a jade egg or something you were supposed to stick in your vagina?
Sticks a lot of things around her vagina.
I would say there's maybe 10 people out there who can actually verify the vagina smell for her.
I bet more.
Me, and what I'm gonna.
I'm sure it's
what am I
more
gonna? What am I gonna do? Say that's a lie? It does not.
Wait a minute. How old is she though?
It's got to be our age.
So yeah, probably. I'm guessing 12ish. I mean, what's the rule before you turn into a whore? For a guy or a girl, not just a girl. How many sexual partners turn you into a whore? I'm gonna look up.
I think she's like, what is she, about 50?
She is 47.
Okay, I was gonna say a little younger.
Brilliant.
Listen to me. I'm asking you how old she is.
Brilliant marketing.
Partners is too. How many sexual partners is too many? I'll look up.
But she got in trouble for selling that jade egg because a gynecologist actually came out and said that it could cause toxic shock syndrome and all these things. But she's still selling it. What? She's still selling it.
This is not right.
What?
It says, according to a survey of adults ages 20 to 59, women have an average of 4 sex partners during their lifetime, and men have an average of 7. That's off.
That sounds like Leave It to Beaver numbers.
Yeah, it sounds like in the 50s.
Oh man. I'm not even going to count.
I'm gonna tell you that stat's right on. No, Christmas time there was saying yes. Well, how long was I with Linda? That was like almost 20 years. Because I wasn't a study guy, studly back in the day.
Average of 4 during life. Well, what?
Had
Now
more dates
is
from my hand.
is this a current study or what is this?
Yeah.
Well, the fact that they have women so much lower than men already tells you you're a freaking whore.
The average male loses a virginity at 16.9 years, and females slightly older at 17.4.
When did I lose mine? Let me do the math.
Females 17, really?
While 75% of men always reach orgasm, only 29% of women report the same.
Duh. I just had an
There it is.
orgasm while you read that.
2059, we have an average of 4 in their lifetime. Men have an average of 7. And that's the National Center of Health Statistics, so it's a real number.
If someone called you on the phone, Donna and Roy, said, we're doing a study, how many sexual partners have you had? 2. I want to tell people that shit. Are you counting?
That's personal.
Yeah, are you counting like in the 80s?
That's very personal.
You counting the 70s or the 80s?
Like, you know.
That seems real low, even in the best.
That seems low.
Even in the best households.
Well, I mean, are there that many people? I mean, look at the divorce rate. So right there,
My sister.
Yeah.
My sister. Did you do the? Did you write that study? They were talking about kids I may or may not have, because this is the shit we talk about at Christmas.
Oh.
And I said, well, you know, with my odds, my right hand would have been more pregnant than all the women I've had.
He's got no fingerprints on his right hand.
Left hand. Sorry. Oops. I corrected myself.
Right.
I know I'm a right-handed guy, but you know, other times.
We got to make it look like something.
Other times, you know, when I'm driving, it's my left hand.
You got to paint your fingernails so you look at it and go somebody else grabbing onto that thing.
That would be the big hand episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah,
right
big
there.
hand, the man hands.
I mean,
Man hands.
you throw that mid on my crank, I'd be embarrassed.
Oh man.
Oh God! Thank you. You are welcome for the visual, everybody. Roy, come here. Oh, sorry, buddy.
I was just saying because I'd be embarrassed because Jimmy was touching my business. No,
And when-
touching
and
because where does the head go? You know what I feel like playing? It's when you're playing baseball and you do the choke thing on the bat.
Yeah, choke the bat.
Jimmy just like knobbed it.
And then in relationship, big hands make everything else look smaller, right?
Yes, they de-emphasize the wrist.
Well,
Yes.
in the movie 61, have you seen that movie? 61, the Roger Maris story.
Oh, I thought you misspoke. 69.
No,
61 of them.
have you
What
seen
does
that
that
movie?
mean?
You never seen 61?
I'm not woke.
No.
Oh man, you'd really like it. It's the Roger Maris story and when all the shit he got put up with.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it. Good baseball movie. Anyway,
I just went to George Carlin, 68.
Yeah.
You do me and I owe you one. 71 and 69 with 2 fingers up your ass.
And 70 is over with your what you go. 70 is one too fast. You miss and you eat shit or something like that. So
something like that.
Something like that. So 61, the guy's playing Mickey Mantle.
Right.
And he kind of makes it, you always, I like my girls with little hands, make your dick look bigger. He says it right, dude, make me laugh, man. Freaking. I wonder if I could find that clip. But anyway.
So Shimamoto hands.
Yeah. Kind of cool. That went off. I mean, that seems low to me.
That seems like I said, leave it to Beaver times.
Yeah, but it's the National Health and I think it is.
It probably depends, like if people that stay married to the same person for their entire lives, which is less
room.
common these days.
This room's out.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Interesting.
Oh well, we're all whores.
Well, that one doesn't count.
Except
that
Jimmy's
was just practice.
Jimmy's the national average. These two sinners are freaking off the charts.
But I'm thinking, I was. Never mind.
It's great music for it, though, right?
I know, but I was. I mean, if you're
we're
seven,
all kind of.
if you're
national average.
Hey, thanks to Matt too for taking the load off. Made me think about it.
Oh, little Matt. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we were supposed to do. Do you remember Donna? Do you recall that me and Roy were supposed to host a burlesque show up in the high desert?
I do remember.
That was this last weekend.
I saw a post about that.
and we did not do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the deal.
Why did you not do it?
Because as we kept saying, you got to go fart? No. Oh, okay.
Burn it.
Uh-oh.
Smell burning, okay.
Uh-oh.
All
What,
right,
what is Fluffy up to? He's smoking cigars.
Couple sticks. So me and Roy still didn't know what we were going to do, and, how do you do a burlesque show? But then I thought of our buddy Matthew Pincioni.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the day before Roy hit me up. He goes, so you ready to go do rehearsals Thursday? This is Wednesday. I'm like, no, I am not. I go, I guess we're doing this, right? So I take a shower, and that's usually when we have our best thoughts. And I went, fucking Matthew, right?
Yeah.
He is Mr. fucking High Desert.
And he's up there. Yeah.
He does the food drives, the community stuff, the business networking. I mean, he is that area. So I hit Roy up about it, and he says, I don't know if Claudia will be mad. So I said, I'll take care of it. So I hit Matthew up, and he said, yeah, I'd be interested. I go, there's no pay, but there's titties. And I had to get the guy in.
Jimmy knows how to sell it.
I had to get the guy in. There's no pay, but there's
what
titties.
What do you mean no pay?
And he's like, hey,
I'm right there.
I'm ready to expand my horizons.
Yeah.
And then I hit Claudia up, and it turned out good. And then he had a great time.
Because I saw the post, and I figured that was the one that you were supposed to do, so I didn't know what happened there.
Yeah, we got the hell out of that.
Oh, that's good.
And then when
so you really didn't want to do it, huh?
No.
Yeah? Okay.
No, we did not.
Okay.
We did not. Well, see, here's the deal.
Well, that's,
How do you spell his name?
Here's the deal. We got booked for it in June. And the director never got in touch with us.
That was my problem. Is it just like, and
we
Jimmy
kept
kept going,
asking,
this is going to be a shit show.
Yeah, it kept asking, what do we do? How do you host a burlesque show? What are you expecting? What
do you want?
What do the people want? What is the star of this thing? Kitten DeVille, I guess her name was. They're expecting
a
their
good show.
Professional stuff. So we don't know how to host a burlesque show. Did we get undressed too? Because, hey, if you're paying us, we might. So the more we didn't know, the closer it got, the more like, I don't want to fucking do this. And then Matt, he just stepped up and
good.
He stepped up, and then he put a post on how great it was, and I appreciate him not shouting me out for it, but it's all right. Your buddy Jimmy thought about you. That's all right. We don't want to hear about that on social media. That's fine.
Yeah, and I was just looking at.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
No word if you.
Look at. If
you search Jimmy,
I see the thing right here.
If you search Jimmy,
thank you so much for stepping in and stepping up. We are so appreciative of you emceeing our show. You did a fabulous job. So, that's from the person that we're afraid of getting angry at.
Who, Claudia?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about her.
Yeah. That's the only reason we were just like, we're going to do it because she was involved. She ended up taking over. We're not going to do that part. But and then it's like, man, don't leave her hanging. But he jumped in. That made it easy.
Well, good.
Yes.
Yeah, and we got to share.
A very nice guy.
And we got to share the love.
Yeah.
There's no pay but titties. All right, Jimmy, what's up?
Well, he's
All right,
young
Jimmy,
and single, right?
Yeah.
He had a good
There was
time.
something else I wanted to read.
Maybe got to number 8 while watching the show.
There's the one that I thought was a little,
Really?
little stupid. Yeah,
This is so stupid.
I knew Donna would love this one. And this is actually for Donna.
This is
and
really
I'm
stupid.
I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you.
Oh, really?
Oh shit! Freaking ad bullshit. It's a
I can't
Ford
believe.
truck.
How lazy
See?
are we?
Here she
How
goes.
lazy
I have no
are
idea.
You know how
we?
I get you wound up, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I knew this would get Donna.
I figured. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, because you're gonna be able to hear it. Here we go.
Since I
Here we go.
now
Here we go.
have little
Diapers
one
are getting
around.
a high-tech upgrade. Pampers is installing smart sensors that sends notifications to parents every time your kid goes to the bathroom.
Aren't they expensive
What
enough as
a
it is?
stupid-
Diapers
Are
are
really
expensive.
Diapers are really expensive, yeah.
Apparently, it also tracks their sleep habits as well. Rich Jamiro has more from CES.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can I get one?
here at CES 2020 in Las Vegas, and I have
this
found
is
the
at the-
ultimate baby monitoring system that goes way beyond just a camera. Kat Chan from Pampers is here to tell us about Lumi.
So-
it starts with a camera.
See the camera.
Yeah, so Lumi Pampers is a quantum leap in baby monitoring technology.
Quantum leap.
So it starts with a
Let me see.
state-of-the-art baby monitor that has unbelievable clarity day or night. And what really sets Lumi apart is the unique combination with an activity sensor. An activity sensor attaches on a diaper to track wet diapers, diaper changes, and the game-changing part
we
is that
really
it
need a
tracks
graph?
baby sleep, including naps 24/7.
So I basically get a full view
I hate
of my
this.
child
I
and what they're
absolutely
doing
hate
all
this.
the time because of this little sensor.
So you
How
never
does it
have to
attach
get
the
up off
diaper?
your ass
It
and
attaches
check your
via a
kid.
secure attachment zone, and it's designed in a way that it's virtually impossible for babies to remove, but it's easy enough with the dexterity of an adult to remove it with a peeling motion. And this is a reusable
It's impossible
sensor.
for a baby to remove. Oh, that's
So
bullshit.
it's $349. It's already available
$349.
at lumibypampers.com, and it comes with a state-of-the-art monitor, the activity
No,
sensor, and a
no,
10-day supply
no.
of diapers.
That's pretty
Sort of like a
high tech
fit
right
for your
there.
That's
baby,
horrible.
but it does so much more. If you want to learn more
Let's
about
put
Lumi
more
by
electronic
Pampers, go to my
shit
website.
on our
It is
babies.
richontech.tv.
No.
So now it also tracks their sleep, Donna, and tells you how much activity they're getting.
If
Donna,
you're,
what's
if
the
you're
problem?
a hands-on parent, you don't need a freaking monitor to tell you that.
Don't. If Donna ever says, "Come smell my finger," do not.
No. Look at this one. Got her.
Oh, this is it's like we are becoming so damn lazy. You know what? If you
I'm gonna need
can't,
that
if
when I
you
get
can't
older.
be hands-on with your baby, then don't have kids. Just don't do it.
You know, I've been into, as you know, I've been into Downton Abbey. Donna, that's the one that Don was watching, and I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
watching this piece of shit. I can't stop watching it. now.
Right, right.
With her, we sit down and we'll bang out one or two. We laughed because they have a nanny for the kid, and the parents never see the kids. They're always with the nanny. Oh, the baby's coming. Da da da. All cleaned up. Okay, off
Right.
you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't I have that when I was a kid?
Show me chicken.
Come on, Donna. You can have a baby. A baby. Can you imagine when you had yours and you didn't know? It's like I got to put my finger in, check it out.
Well,
You're
see,
like, bloop, bloop, it came up on your
I
phone.
always knew when my kids had a dirty diaper. I
But the
always
big
knew.
difference, Donna, and this is generational, is most people who have kids now don't know they're even having kids. They don't even plan
It's-
this shit. So it's an inconvenience.
Well,
so this
get-
helps them with their
Get a
inconvenience.
robot or something. Get a.
That's heavy. That's heavy electronics. You want to?
I mean,
you
a
don't want
real-
to censor by your
yeah,
kid's little butt. But
It's a real
get a
no,
machine
because
in
that's
there.
a human being. I'm saying it's ridiculous how lazy we are now.
I'm not. Not my kid.
Or-
Not my kid.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what
Well,
else
I
you
thought she
got?
was
What
pregnant,
else?
but
We
it
went
was-
from
but it was a cyst.
No, hold on.
we
Where's
went
this
from
one?
Gwyneth's vagina to
What
There
comes
she
out
goes.
of what comes out of the vagina?
Damn it.
God.
I can't find the one I was looking for. There was one where a lady told her husband that she was pregnant. Through all the pregnancy, went down and said, "Oh my God, I'm in labor. I had water break," and she went down. She was never even pregnant, and the way her brain worked made her have. She thought she was, and I'm like, "When did she ever go to a doctor and get checked?" But no, and then she went to go
Yeah.
have the baby, and they said, "No, she's not. She don't have shit. She's
Show
just,
me chicken.
she's just fat."
There are some people that there's a real false pregnancy condition.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
this one? This is an even better one. How about this one? This lady needs this for sure. Women thought she had kidney stones, but gave birth to triplets.
How?
I'm gonna go spit. I'm gonna go spit.
At first, I
I'm gonna
saw
go
a
spit
picture
out
of a
a-
water slide. I thought she was giving birth on a water slide.
Kidney stones.
But as it turns out, she was having triplets. How does
Okay.
that even happen?
Donna.
We were just discussing
Listen,
this.
we've got a whole theory. All right, Danette Glitz says that she started getting pains and figured it was kidney stones because she had them before. But she was actually going into labor, and doctors told her to expect twins. After the first two were born, she says she thought she was done until doctors told her a third baby was coming out. Glitz and her husband were left shocked.
You don't ever see
White trash.
triplets being
God
conceived
damn it.
naturally, let alone going 34 weeks without knowing. So everyone's like, can't believe it. I'm like,
Hey, lady,
we're still in shock.
quit fucking.
Trust me, we know what you mean.
Stop.
She looks like she never gets up off the
doctors thinking I'll have
couch,
surgery for
and
kidney
she
stones.
never stops looking
Look
at her
at
phone. So I don't know
She's
how
got
this
her phone
happened.
plugged in.
How did this happen?
Phone's plugged in.
I
right
got
there.
triplets, and
Yes.
I'm
I'm
sitting here
The
playing with
couple
my
naming their
phone.
new triplets Blaze, Gypsy, and Nikki.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Just God. Stop.
Oh dear
Oh,
God.
so you know the chair that was in the living room? You notice it's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it pregnant too?
We were going to get rid of it, and then I go, I'm just going to put it on offer up. And Facebook.
Right.
For $50.
Sure.
So some guys, I'll give you 20. No, I'll just keep it. I'll give you 30. No, I'll just keep it. A guy goes, can I come see it tomorrow? Yeah. What time? 10. That was Sunday. Sure. He goes, hey, can I make it 9:30? No problem. Show up. He goes, I don't like to deal with this bullshit. Here's your $50. I go, don't you want to sit in it and see if it's? He goes, yeah. He gets in it. Yeah, it works good. Right? Cool guy. Well, he's got a Seahawks gear on. Well, I'm looking at the Seahawks gear he's got on. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's Seahawk blue. That could pass for Seahawk blue, the chair.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right. He goes, mine broke. And I want this, and I go, you want? It says it's got a little fading right where the head's at. He goes, no, it's going to go in the garage where the TV and everything is. We'll watch football games. It's kind of like a man cave.
Did he break it?
So he gets in it, and he's like, yeah, this is good. He's a big Seahawk fan. I'm like, well, you got a big game. He's probably not happy Monday.
No.
He's like, big game coming up today. I got to have my new chair. My other one broke. Guys are coming over. It's going to be great. Okay. And he goes, I'm such a Seahawk fan that his last name is actually Hawk. Okay. That's his real last name.
Okay, I was going to say he didn't
change it.
Okay.
But he named his daughter Chelsea so she can be Chelsea Hawk. And the other one was so it's Chelsea Hawk. So it's Chelsea Seahawk. And the other one was
That's what it
was
I wasn't getting it at first.
The other name, but it was the same thing, so it came out
Something
Seahawk.
Seahawk.
Yeah.
At the end, I was like,
oh my God.
no, he goes, yeah, that's their name. So you go, hey, Chelsea Hawk. And the other one, I'm like, dude,
Jesus.
It cracks me up because it's not a crazy name he gave her. Chelsea is a
Right.
cool name.
Right. I didn't. Well, you said it, and I'm
Right.
like, okay, I don't get it.
But I mean, it's like, it's not that thing, like, got a weird one, but it's like, oh, that's their name.
It's
What
not,
my dad named me
as obvious.
Right. My dad named me Chelsea so I could be
You named your child
Seahawk.
Gypsy. Oh,
It could be Gypsy Hawk. That would work.
yeah.
could work.
But that wasn't it. It was something
That's
else.
too bad. So this woman is saying that she had triplets and it was a natural thing. She didn't have any kind of fertility treatment
Nope.
because that's unusual.
Well, that's what she
It's
said.
Very
it was unusual to do it.
have triplets
right.
without having.
This stupid ass didn't even know she was pregnant.
But-
Thought it were stones.
Well, she was
knows?
busy getting some more tattoos on her neck, and didn't notice.
What a way to wrap the show
She was
up
on her
this
phone and she
dumbass.
didn't notice that they'd had sex.
Oh my God! Just get off her. Stop having
She
sex.
didn't notice.
All right, real quick. If
Bring it
this
to me.
does happen, our old buddy Greg Dixon from our old chaotic days, he's
Yes.
starting his radio show on a radio station in Anaheim, KOCI.
Nice.
The music show with Greg Dixon tonight. What time? 6 to 8 p.m. So I'm gonna tune in and see what our old buddy's up
Very
to,
good.
and check that out. And I think, you know what? I think we're done here.
What time
That's
is
it?
it?
Yeah, it's 8:52. I think we're done.
Oh,
Yeah, we've talked about everything.
52.
Too
That's
soon?
about right.
You got something?
No. It's the middle of January.
Middle of
guys.
January already.
Hey, we're gonna have to talk movies in the coming weeks because the Oscars are coming up at the
That's
beginning
true.
February 9th.
I saw a funny tweet from Adam Sandler about Kathy Bates. Did you see that one?
I did not. Bring it
Oh.
up.
Adam Sandler said, bad news. Sandman gets no love from the Academy. Good news. Sandman can stop wearing suits. Congrats to all my friends who got nominated, especially Mama. Because Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates
Waterboy.
says, I love you, baby. I love you, Bobby Boucher. You was Rob, but Mama loves you. I earned you an urban slang for that word for you. You the goat. Not the one we eat, son. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
It makes me laugh. All right, we're done.
That's awesome. All right, everyone, have a great week.
Hi,
Been
have a
Roy and
great
Jimmy in the
week.
morning with Donna Main. Don't give us a call.
No, not now.
We'll
Not
be
now.
back next Monday and Tuesday right here, 7 to 9 Pacific time in the morning. RJ Radio. Have a great week.
Have a wonderful week, everybody.
24/7 Classic Rock right
Love
here.
you. Stay safe. We'll be back Monday.
Monday.
See you next week. Love you all. Hit 'em, baby.
Bye.
Just so hard to